Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm continuing working on this 2019 BMW X6M that I'm restoring to my wife and that I wanted to present on her baby shower, which got moved from April 4th to May 2nd. In order to do that, I need to finish this vehicle. I'm not gonna start assembling in this episode. Maybe I'm gonna start disassembling a rear end of this vehicle, but mainly what I wanted to focus is on the bodywork. And the reason behind that, because it's roughly about 30 hours ago I painted this front end, finished at 2 a.m. Day before, so it's roughly about 30 hours since I painted this front end, and it's still fresh, it's still rubberish. And honestly, I don't want to scratch it out, this paint, since I spent so much time to restoring this front end. So I'll let it sit for another day or two, probably 2 days. And instead of assembling, I'm gonna do the body work, what needs to be done. Front door, as you guys remember from this burnt car, was damaged, needs to be repaired, body filled and primed. Also the rear door is scratched. I don't know, either with the flathead or with the key, but it's scratched all the way to the middle, so that needs to be sanded, needs to be primed. Same thing on the other side. Probably only one door, not gonna have any body work because that door is gonna be from the other Beamer. But also this quarter panel, it got deep scratch over here also, so this needs to be sanded down all the way to the middle, then primed over. And if I will have enough time, I'm gonna start disassembling everything from here and prepare for the swap. But also I'm gonna be repainting the roof because it's too gray. I don't like how it looks. Even over here you guys can see this a lot grayer compared to this. So my paint supplier will fix the paint for me. I'm gonna give him the gas cap door, whatever, that one over there, and he's gonna match it to that, and I will leave it under the hood the way it is, but the roof is gonna be repainted. But before I'll do any of that, I need to go to on the gas station, refill this propane tank, and also I'm gonna go to the dealer because I need to order some parts for this vehicle in order to put the driver fender, because over here there's a few brackets before you can even attach the fender, because as you guys remember from last episode, the hood is damaged and I need to fix that. For today's episode, I'm mainly focused on the body work. It'll take a lot of time for me to do that, but at least the body work gonna be done, and then other stuff can start moving along. So let's go do that stuff, come back, and let's begin the body work. That's it, I'm done ordering the parts from a dealer. It's insane. 5 parts came out almost $900. What does it says? 1, 2, 3, 6 actually parts, $865. The freaking flare that goes around on the fender, that thing is over $200. That's just crazy, the BMW prices. Anyway, I got all those parts ordered. They should show, some of them should show up tomorrow and some of them should show up day after. The main ones that I needed right now is the fender brackets, so I can put the fender and install the hood, so I can fix the hood the way it needs to be. So those are the parts that I need right now. I don't exactly remember what I need at this moment. I need to make a list and order those parts, but right now I'm going to gas station to refill that propane. Door is installed. Now what I need to do to fix this damage, I need to disassemble all of this, take the door panel, mirror and everything to have access inside to here. You can see how much is dented in. If I can't show. Let me grab something so I can show how bad it is. If I put this stick, see how much there, but also it's not the flat surface, it's kind of round, so this is pretty big dent actually, needs to be taken care of. Anyway, let's take this door apart and start working on that damage over there. As you can see, it's completely empty here. Few things that needs to be taken out, but I'm not worried about them right now. And also, as you can see over here, that's where the brace for the door, and that's over here the crease goes under. So I'm gonna be able to take half of this, but the rest of it, it's actually under that support. So, and the rest of it, it's under this support. So somehow I'm gonna have to figure it out how I'm gonna do that, because let me show you inside. Over there you can see there's a foam, so there's not a lot of room to work to pull that dent out, but I'll do my best. That's it, I'm done preparing the door for the body filler. Came out pretty good. There's a little bit dings, but nothing that body filler can fix, and it's gonna be a really thin layer of the body filler. I did best as I can, and also I don't have a fancy tools to pull it out, those dings. I have a stud gun, but stud gun makes even bigger damage, so I was able to do everything from inside. Now I'm gonna apply a body filler here, and while this body filler gonna be curing, drying, in order to be sanded, I'm gonna get that door right over there, hang it, and gonna start disassembling. And by the time I'm gonna finish disassembling, I'm gonna be ready to send this body filler on this door. Let's clean this panel with the wax and greaser, and let's apply a body filler. The rear door is prepared, the 320 around, and that's where I'm gonna be priming, like so. I decided not to take the door apart for now, to not to spend the time on it, because mainly I'm focusing on the body work, and same thing over here. But this door probably gonna get most of the primed, because there was a deep scratch over here and probably a few over here, so I wanna cover them. I had a metal sticks out over there, so punch it in and punch it in a little bit too far, so there was a still low spot. I reapplied the filler. Now it's gonna get curved and I'm gonna sand it down. But while this current drying, I wanna do the 320, hold this side, hold this door, prepare for the primer, and when I'm gonna be done preparing for the primer with the 320 and DA, this will finish drying and I can sand that down, and then we can move on other side. This door is completely prepared and ready to be primed, and as I showed you guys, this door also. Now let's hang this door over here, over there, and sand this scratch 150, then I'll switch to 320, and basically I'm gonna be ready to prime it. That's it guys, I'm done preparing this door. It's all complete. Also went ahead and did this quarter panel over here. Now it's all complete. Everything basically ready to be primed. And this side is complete also. Now I have a plastic over there. I'm gonna cover whole thing. I'm gonna cut out the holes where I'm gonna be priming, backmasking, same thing over here, and it's time to apply primer. Long time coming for the primer, but at least I'm gonna start priming. and I believe it's right around 12 a.m. Yep, it's 12:05. Let's cover it, tape it off, prime it, and time to go to bed. That's it. Primer is mixed. This side is wax and greased. Same thing with this side. Also wax and greased and ready to be primed. My primer is over here, ready to be dumped in a paint gun and applied on those doors. But before I do that, I need to apply self-etch on the open metal. And after that, I'll start applying primer. I'm finally done with this bodywork. Man, I was thinking I'm gonna be done by 9 p.m. but it's already 2 a.m. Oh, I'm tired of those long nights. You know, it never goes the way you plan it, but I guess at least it's done now. This side is completely prepared. Not prepared, it's primed. The other side is primed. So now I'll let it sit for a couple days so it cures, and then after that I'm gonna start preparing whole car for the paint. And like I mentioned it, I'm gonna repaint the roof because this alpine white have a little bit different tone to it, yellowish or silverish. I don't like that. I wanna be white, you know, as white as possible, and the pearl over it gonna look just awesome. Exactly what's my wife wants it. That's gonna be a wrap for today's episode, guys. I know bodywork, it's never fun. It's something that takes a long time, and it's always the same. Metalwork, bando, sand, and then you can apply a primer. And after that, again, sand, and you can paint it. But at least after all of that, the fun part gonna begin. It's assembly time. That's the most exciting part. That's gonna be off of a whole rebuild. Disassembling fun and assembling. But the paint prepping, the body work, it's never fun. Honestly, I love painting, but I don't like preparing for painting. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, you know what to do. Leave your thoughts down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Make sure you turn the bell notification on so you don't miss anything on this channel. Also, share this video with your friends and family. Who knows, they might gonna like it also. And if you wanna see Inside Scoop before YouTube, make sure you follow me on Instagram at Salvagemasterv. I appreciate your guys' support. I'll catch you next one.